because I wanted to be completely opposite from you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and this is my mom, Alex. So today we're going to be doing a little something different. I'm going to be doing a chit chat with my mom. Over my Instagram, I asked a couple of you guys to share if you had any questions that you would ask your mom, or just mothers in general. What would you want them to know, or what question would you want to ask them? So I did this because I knew that I wanted to have a chit chat, kind of get ready with me situation with my own mom, because as a mother now, and as you guys know through this channel, that I started because I was really trying to heal through a lot of things, but I also know that the root of what I've gone through, or what I am going through as a mother myself, and the relationships that I've been through, all start with your mom. They all have something to do with, right, like where you came from. And I think, you know, a lot of the times my mom and I, like being transparent, we have not seen eye to eye. Like there's a lot of times we've spent not talking to each other. Or, you know, a lot of things I felt like I never got from my mom, where I felt like undermothered, if that. And a lot of ways, that the same way she didn't understand me at all. So I feel like now that I'm a mom, you know, I'm of age, I'm paying my own bills.
Wow. Good news.
She, you know, we have been able to have some more transparent conversations, woman to woman, mother to daughter, mother to mother. There are different layers to us now. So I wanted to, yeah, like I really wanted to continue that healing and talk it out. And she's here to visit, so I said, you know, why not make this like a twofer? We can chill, we can hang out, you could be a grandma, give me a little break. But while Cadence is gone, we wanted to share this moment, and I definitely wanted to share this moment with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how we talk it out, what we get through, what we may not get through, what we cry through, continue watching this video. All right, mommy, so don't be nervous. You don't need to keep looking at the camera. You could, you know, we're just talking to one another. Like, this is not an attack. This is just, because you know how you get. She's a Taurus, I'm a Libra. Okay, you bring it up and she's immediately like, that never happened. Yes, it did. Oh, and the other added layer is, you know, you may or may not know, welcome if you are new here, we are Haitian. So I think the other added layer to like that mother-daughter relationship is also that Caribbean complex over it. Like, what do you think?
Definitely, you're right.
Yeah, like it adds a different layer of like how we interact with each other, you know? Like there's supposed to be this sort of like, I'm the child forever and she's a parent, and you know, there's a barrier between us, but
that's the way it used to be. But I'm trying to break that barrier.
By force.
I had
You're welcome.
My mom, and I'm trying to be, you know, not really open the way you're supposed to be, but I'll try. Okay. I'll do my best.
All right, that's all we can ask. We're doing our best today to try to be open and like really be like honest as you can. You know what I mean? On your experience, or how you maybe view. My hair looks crazy. Or how maybe you view something that I didn't know. You know? So I asked on my Instagram for you guys to share a whole, but like, I mean, they're just like rolling in, guys. Like, people are just sharing what questions they would ask their mom, what themes we should discuss, and I'm just going to go through some of them as I do my mommy's makeup. You ready?
Let's try.
All right, so let me pick one, and then you can pick the next one. Okay, someone said, as much as I needed you as a parent, I needed you as a friend. What do you think about that?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't raised like this. There was always a barrier between mom and daughter. So I can translate that by a limit. But from my point of view now, I am more mature, and I found out the balance between what was good, the way my mom raised me, and some part I don't want to apply to my daughter.
Right. I get that, but let's keep it real. Do you feel like you are my friend when I needed you to be my friend?
Yes, yes.
Really?
Yes. I tried.
Okay, I mean you tried, but when do you feel like you tried to be my friend?
Especially talking about men.
Now.
Because
you were not my friend about men when I was younger.
No, because it was a taboo.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's
raised, there is no such thing. So that's why in my generation we make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Because we have to go by ourselves.
Yeah.
To find out.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I really felt like you weren't my friend when I was a teenager. I felt like you maybe saw mistakes I was making, but instead of like sitting down to talk to me about it, you would try to like shame me out of it. Like it's like you saw what I was doing wasn't good, but you definitely were more like,
you're right.
You know, like one thing I remember you saying to me all the time, where I'm like, how does she think that? You would tell me all the time, oh, like you seem like you have low self-esteem, and I'm like, but if I did, like, you telling me that is not going to help me to, you know, to get to the source of what's going on or why I'm with this man. Or
more details, but I didn't know how to do it. To tell you the truth, I want to do good. I want to help you, but I cannot give what I didn't get.
I mean, okay, we're gonna talk about, like, put a pin in I couldn't give what I didn't get. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, because it's like, I hear you, I get that, but I also feel in a way, is that really a suitable excuse forever?
It's not an excuse, it's real. And I think you will not understand that because you are not part of my generation. I'm running from, believe it or not, I'm running from that generation. Sometimes I want to be like my parents, okay? But when I go through, I say, they make a lot of mistakes. And I have to realize we are not in the same, and I say that in English, epoch.
We're not in the same era.
So I have to try to change.
Okay, here's another one. Staying with our fathers so we can continue to have a lifestyle, or staying with our fathers even though your daughter can see that you are unhappy. That's a big one. I feel like I definitely nailed it.
You nailed it.
But I've told you that one to your face before, right?
But I didn't still understand when you say that too.
Okay. What did you think I was saying?
Like you were too much.
Like if you felt like overwhelmed by me saying that? Like what are you supposed to do?
No, not really overwhelming. I didn't understand what you were talking about. Again, the way I was raised, I wasn't allowed to judge my parents. For me, whatever they did, they were okay, they were fine. It was for my own good. So that's the way I want to raise my kids also. Just listen to me. You don't have to judge. You don't have nothing. Because I know I put you in best school. You never have to be hungry. Whatever you want, you got it. You have a mother, you have a father. That's it. Accept everything. That's the way I was raised.
Yeah.
So that take me long to understand what you were trying to tell me.
Did you ever feel when you were younger that your mom settled for your dad?
Oh.
Did you ever think like, oh, my mom can do better than this?
No.
You never thought that?
Never. Never.
Because of what? Because you really didn't think she can do better, or you think she had the best for her?
Believe it or not, I accept my mom, I accept my dad. For sure, there was sometimes thing I didn't like, the way they were behaving, you know. But as long as I have my food, I'm going to school, I have my friends, it was enough for me.
You didn't really get into it.
Yes.
Yeah. I felt like for me, you know, like being transparent with you, I felt like from an early age, I really resented you staying with dad. I just felt like I saw a lot.
I knew that, but you know, I was judging you. For me, as a kid, I said, she's too much. We are trying to do our best. I didn't get a car at 16 years old. I went to the best school. It's the only thing I cannot really blame my parents.
Sorry, spraying your face.
But I think we give you more. But it was superficial.
Right, exactly. So I feel like for me, I could have, yes, like, you know, I grew up pretty silver spoon. Like, I get it, like, you guys provided everything. But I also feel like I could have had none of those, and I would rather a dad who, like, paid attention to who I was. And I feel like you didn't see the input. Like, you were just trying to, like, shut up, you're literally going to private school, you literally have this, you literally have this. And I was like, I don't care.
You have a car, you're going to the best school, that's what you have to worry. Don't pay attention to my life, how I'm behaving with your dad.
Yeah, but it's like, do you feel like you understand the huge effect it had on me to see
now?
Yeah, it's like, but to see you not receiving a love properly, I want to just tell you, like, for me, it made me then not have the wherewithal to know what I shouldn't accept from someone. So I think, like, for me, my biggest, like, not against you, but my biggest, like, thing I've always held against you is that I was never taught when is enough enough.
You thought I let you down, but at that moment, I didn't understand. And
Mom, okay, like, I get that, but did you hear what I just said? Like, I
yes.
just felt like I didn't learn from you when enough is enough. Because you staying with dad through all the stuff, all the whatever, it was almost like I didn't, you know, I almost was like, I'll accept whatever and fight through it because you're supposed to fight through it, but it's like there is a line.
I thought I was doing the best, but that's the, how can I say it? Sometimes I feel a heavy burden because I didn't understand. It's like I didn't hear your cry.
Yeah.
I really, and I think since those days I'm talking to you, sometimes I am by myself. I keep saying, forgive me, Nanny, because I didn't understand. Sometimes I talk to God. You know, I'm a believer.
Look up.
I'm a believer, so I keep asking him, why that happened to me? Why that happened to me? You didn't open my eyes.
What would you
to see what my daughter was going through?
What would you have done differently now that you know how staying with that affected me?
I will stand up for my daughter, and that's why I don't want that continue with your daughter.
Yeah, no, but I definitely feel like despite you not knowing what to do, it made me know exactly what to do with Cadence. Like, I just, as you guys know, like, immediately when I saw things were going on a track of like, whoa, I just had a baby by my dad, basically, like the same type of personality, I was like, hell no. Like, I know the way the story goes. The red flags were not red flags for me because they were comfortable, because the behaviors I was exhibiting, or I was seeing that he was exhibiting, were things my dad did. So I was just like, oh, like, maybe I can, you know, he's young enough. I can love him up out of this. I can teach him how to be differently. But when I, you know, as the years went by, and I was like, but this is a personality issue. Like, I was up and out. And you were like a little bit scared. Like, you know, you're not supposed to be by yourself with a child. Like, what are you gonna do? So, I mean, I didn't really receive support from you at the beginning.
Still, sometimes I say why I was so dumb. I didn't understand what was. I don't. They usually said in our culture, the first child it's always a little bit slow to catch stuff because they don't really have a model. Their model is the mother. You see what I mean? So, like, I know my mom was living for us, so that's what I was trying to do.
Just live for your kids. Yeah, I mean, you said that a lot. Like, you're like, I don't need anything. You kept yeah, you like, we grew up with you saying that a lot. Like, I don't really need anything as long as you and Marcus, my younger brother, are doing okay. Like, that's all I'm focused on. But yeah, but first it made it seem like you felt like your life stopped and it was only for us. And then we're like, you're not old enough for you to not care about your life anymore. So it was really, you know, it was really difficult and really sad to see you. You know, it was really...
Even now, sometimes Juju said that to me. You know, you have to do this. You have to, you know.
Yeah, like we literally want you to do more in life.
Yes, I want to stay home just to be, but it wasn't what you need.
Not at all.
And you were crying and I didn't catch it. And now I feel a little bit better because I know what you went through. You get the positive side. That's like I like about you, and I'm proud of you, Stephanie. I told you that so many times.
Thanks, Mommy. Accountability goes a long way. You can and should apologize for your wrongs as an adult to your child.
No, I don't.
Spicy!
I don't agree.
You shouldn't apologize?
I don't agree.
Girl, yeah, this is where we always tussle because I think that's crazy. Even to Cadence right now, who is 3 years old, if I get mad at her, I mean, I'm human, so I'm gonna get mad. 5 minutes later, I go and apologize to her. No, for how not because I got mad, but because of how I reacted.
So, no, I got it the wrong way. It's the opposite I'm thinking.
What were you thinking?
You should apologize.
Well, what were you thinking originally?
Like you shouldn't. The question I thought.
Oh, I said it sounded like I said shouldn't. Okay, no, you always should apologize.
Because when you apologize, you know what happened to you.
But Mom, you didn't apologize to us when you were younger. You have a huge problem with that. You never apologized.
That's what I'm telling you.
But what did you?
Side.
Yeah, but what did you?
I didn't even understand.
Did you even have a thinking behind it when you refused to apologize?
I didn't understand what you went through, Lani. I didn't understand nothing. For me, it's like you were looking, and you know, I didn't have nobody also to talk.
Yeah, that's one thing as well. I realized like Caribbean parents or older generation parents, like you guys have no friends. Yeah. Where do they go? You join school?
No. We do not talk that type of, that's what they call taboo.
What do you guys talk about? I mean, you're all parents. I feel like,
but
what do you talk about?
Your mom doesn't have friends.
Right, I'm saying. Well, girl, that's you. But I feel like I have a lot of friends too that their moms literally don't. It's like your sisters are it. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying. I hope you hear my cry.
So you agree?
I'm sorry. To tell you I feel so
I mean, I hear you now, but I'm just saying that you definitely never apologized when you were younger. Like it's like it felt like you would rather.
It wasn't part of me. It wasn't part of my education. It wasn't. Mommy always right, because we think whatever we are doing, it's for the good of the children. So just shush and let mommy work. Even the way mommy is working, it's not good for you. And that's happened in my life too. Yeah.
What do you feel like your mom apologized to you?
I'm telling you, in our vocabulary, that word didn't exist. I learned to apologize.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
What would you, if you can say, and this is like just like one of my questions, if you can go back and tell your mom something she should have done better with you?
Let me tell you. My mom,
not understanding where she came from. I'm just saying.
Oh, you
what?
got it?
Yes, like please. Just what would you tell your mom? Like, Mom, you should have done this better or differently.
talk to me as a woman, accept me as a woman when I grow up, not keep seeing me like a baby.
Give me an example.
Okay. My mom never talked to me about sex life. Never.
I didn't get that either, by the way. But I see why. You never got a sex talk. Okay.
No, because I didn't get it.
So how did that affect you?
I will choose a better man. That's it. I will not choose that old.
You're into it.
It needs to be.
No, it's not. I'm gonna pare it down. Don't worry. It's because you barely have eyebrows.
That's what I'm saying. You see, even that.
Too, I barely have eyebrows. So when
I know you want to make mommy look cute, but I feel uncomfortable.
Because I don't know why. You're
My
always
skin.
so like.
You know that. I appreciate when you do it in your face. I see you so cute. Your skin is.
But you too,
beautiful.
Mom. I don't know why you always think it doesn't go.
Oh, no.
Wait, Mom.
No, Danny, it's too big.
Wait.
That's why I'm telling you. Do not buy those stuff for me. Because
No, I didn't buy this one.
Okay, good.
Let me see. Dad, I'm not doing this with Dad.
Try.
What do you mean? I don't talk to no girl. I do not know. I'm fine. I think no, but seriously, okay. So I don't know if you guys heard what she just said. She said I should do this with my dad. My reasoning for not doing this with my dad. Can I keep it real?
Yes, why not?
He's halfway gone to me. I'm sorry, that's not what I said. I feel like you're literally still in your 60s. Like you're literally a young mom still.
Yeah.
Like there's time for you to really like get into it. I feel like my dad is 85 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what am I gonna, like what, I feel like the closure I've had to get from him, I really went to therapy and got it for myself. Yeah, like he is nothing to teach me because he's literally still not learned for himself.
No, not that type of situation.
What do you want me to, no, but what would I say to Dad that I haven't already said? Exactly. I feel like there is no actual relationship there. So it's like,
I got you.
that one was a real, I had to accept for who it is. But for you, I was like, when I'm explaining my trauma, I wish my mom understood is just how I feel. It's not an attack on her.
Okay, let me tell you the truth. The person you are explaining, why now I understand? Because I don't know, you are someone special, Stephanie. I will never think I will live that life with my daughter.
What life?
The way I'm living with you, we are talking, we are so, we can communicate, even if you can't.
Mom, I'm sorry, I'm dying. I don't know what I did to your eyebrows. Like, oh yeah, when she's saying, you know, wishes her mom knew, and this goes for you too. When I'm explaining how something makes me feel what you did or what, you know, in the past or whatever, or currently, what, it's not an attack. Like, you need to learn to listen.
At the beginning, I thought I didn't want to listen because I thought I was right. I thought everything I was doing, that's the way I should do it. It's you doesn't understand. But at the end, I go up and I put myself, I try to listen to you. At the beginning, you were talking, but I wasn't listening. And sometimes I say, oh my God, it's too late. I killed my daughter.
When did you say that?
long time ago. You can see, Nani, our relation changed completely.
Yeah, I felt like when I was
at the beginning, I didn't accept what you were telling me. I didn't understand. Sometimes I said, Stephanie is crazy. Where she get that stuff? Yes, I'm trying to shut my mouth now to listen more. If I have to redo, I have a lot of ideas.
I'm just saying, even if I do everything opposite from you for Cadence and like do the best I can, I know kids are always going to have something to reprimand you about. But I feel like for me, my driving force, fortunately and unfortunately, and it was really the root of why we never got along, is because I wanted to be completely opposite from you. How do you feel hearing that?
If there is a saddest part in my life, is that part. I feel like sometimes I miss. I didn't have nobody to guide me. My mom, the only thing she knows, it was cooking for us, make sure we get clean, make sure. That's all. And there is something I learned. You cannot give what you don't have. But it's not always true. You can look around.
Yeah, there's like other examples.
I learn a lot, not from my family, it's from other family. I learn a lot.
Yeah, like I didn't hate you, but yes, I hated what was in between us, and like I hated that you seemed to refuse
you were crying
to cross
and I couldn't.
Yeah, like I felt like, you know,
for me, you were wrong. You were inventing some stuff.
Yeah, like that's what the person was saying. Like, you know, when I'm telling you something is going on, don't try to like revise it. Like, respond to what I'm saying. You weren't raised to be both a mother and a friend. You were raised to just get it done. Like, my job is to raise you to survive. That's it. Yeah, I mean, you were raised to survive.
Like my mom did.
Yeah, just head down, raised to survive. Yeah, like that's what. Sometimes there's no What's the issue?
Tell me you can.
Mom, we're both dealing. It's the double chin in this family.
Right now,
Mom, did you know? Here's a tip. To get rid of this muscle. No, let me share a tip with you guys. Your tongue. Try to reach your nose.
But no, I got the hole.
No, you have to push. Keep pushing.
Put it.
See? But it works the muscle down here. So it's like before bed, do it for like 2 minutes each night before bed.
What I used to do is those.
Yeah, where your mantle, your chin to touch the roof. Yeah, but I'm getting lipo, so.
I'm going to do that too.
I'm for sure getting lipo. Right. We're coming to the end of it, so let's see another one. Someone feel.
But I have a question for you too.
Oh yes, we welcome questions.
Do you think your mom loves you? Do you believe?
Well, why would you try to make me cry?
No, because now I see my daughter. I see what I would like to be. Like when I grow up.
You want to be me when you grow up?
I want to be like you, your personality, the way you. I didn't have that personality.
What's my personality?
You're not a follower.
No. No.
You know what you have a goal. You know what you want. Yes, madam.
I know.
But for me, I was raised like, take it away.
Whatever comes at you.
Whatever comes at you.
No, yeah, I think definitely I don't. Like, whatever comes at me, I definitely know I have the choice to say yes or hell no. Like, I'm not doing this, yeah. But to answer your question, I feel like, yes, obviously I know you love me. Like, I know you're my mom. I know you love me. I know you love me past your duty. I know that for sure. I just think that, you know, anytime you may have felt like I don't love you, what was really coming through was me. I guess like upset that I feel like I had to be a mom to myself a lot. It's like sometimes I felt like I'm an orphan, but you're alive. So it was just really annoying, you know? So, and it felt like when I became a mom, I felt like that's really when like my inner child was really remembering how much my mom was not present. Like you were in the house, but you literally were not there. Right. Like you literally were just like, I'm sitting, like the house is not perfect. We were not perfect. And you're just sitting there like, we going to lunch? What are we doing? And I'm like, like, did you, like, this is insane. So I feel like especially when I became a mom, I feel like I know that's when our dynamic really changed, where I was just like, anything she said, I was like, get out of my face. Like I just wasn't, because I just felt like, you know, like I said, I just really felt like I was reminded how much you weren't there too. And I felt like I saw someone ask that, that their presence, they wanted to say to their mom, their presence or lack thereof has a major impact on your children, especially when we become adults.
Like my body was there, that's it. Nothing.
Yeah, like it's like, again, like you said, it's like you were a mom in duty. Sure, you fed me. I was, you know, I was never hungry. I always had whatever I asked for, whatever. But also, what about? Yeah, it was very surface, emotional. Yeah, it was just like. Like I felt like I wasn't ever comfortable coming to tell you anything. So it pushed me to like talk to other people. And then, you know, not everyone always has your best interest at heart, especially it's like whatever they see in you, whatever they have, I opened up for them to like crush it, because I couldn't even talk to my mom. I had to go to somebody else, and you know, you never know what those people's intentions are for you. So yes, I
get it. I confess.
Okay, here's a good one. You know, you could say as little or as much as you want to. It's up to you. Did your mother experience trauma in her past that spilled over to your relationship with me?
That's what happened. We never got conversation.
But did you hear the question? Did you hear the question? Did you experience any trauma in your childhood that you feel like repeated, or like that impeded you with me? Did you have any trauma? Do you know how to pinpoint trauma in your childhood? You didn't have anything hard happen to you. You didn't have anything that was really like, that should not have happened to me. Nothing.
If that happened,
you can't remember.
It's not I can't remember. I didn't.
You didn't recognize it as something that shouldn't go on.
Yes. Yes.
It's like, even like at the time, it just felt like something else.
Now I can sit down and think about your question.
So maybe later you'll be like, oh, this was a trauma.
Later.
Okay, so I like that, honestly. You're like, you literally don't even know if what you experienced was trauma or not. You never even sat down to think about it.
And that's the only part.
You used to wear red lipstick all the time.
I'm going to do. If I did that and go to school,
I would have a stepdaddy ASAP. ASAP. What do you mean too late? Mom, what do you mean too late?
Because everything is close.
How do you feel?
That moment I will never forget. It's the best gift you can give to me. Thank you.
Welcome, Mommy. And thank you for listening and being open to going through this, because we know we've come a long way with you being able to talk about anything. So
yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you
really appreciate that. I'm proud of you.
Thanks for
saying. You really my Alex daughter.
So they tell me.
Thank you.
Love you, Mommy.
May God continue to bless you.